What's going on, everybody? Adam here from the Geekiverse.com, bringing you another video review, this time featuring Bungie's newest release, Destiny 2. As always, feel free to check out the website for even more opinions, reviews, and news of all things geek. Let's move on to the review. While the original Destiny was plagued with massive story holes and a broken system at first launch, Destiny 2 is the equivalent of an apology in the form of a video game. Destiny 2 begins and plays in a way that is inclusive to all new players, though some aspects and mechanics, especially the lore, make much more sense if you've played the first game. The first thing to mention is the art design. Bungie's art team truly created a visually stunning masterpiece. From the overall world designs to the tiniest little intricacies of the way the light reflects, this game is beautiful. This game looks amazing in 4K. Oh wait. Anyway, I digress. Now before I go much further, I will say that this section includes some spoilers, so this is your warning to skip ahead if you don't want to hear any. Alright, here we go. The story is actually complete this time as well. No glaring holes confusing people and creating more questions than answers. The game starts off with the last city being attacked by the Cabal Red Legion, an elite group of Cabal warriors that legend states has never been defeated. Led by Dominus Gall, he attacks as he feels we no longer deserve the power of the light granted upon us by the Traveler. Gall casts a giant cage around the Traveler that takes away all the Guardian's powers and leaves them vulnerable to death. After escaping the tower, you find yourself with a group of refugees that live in the outskirts of the European Dead Zone, and work with them until you regain your light and stop Gall. Through the adventures, you visit the worlds of Titan, a moon of Saturn, Nessus, a centaur planetoid between Neptune and Uranus, and Io, a moon of Jupiter, while trying to reform the Vanguard and help save everyone's favorite Exo, Cade 6. Eventually, you take the fight directly to Gall and defeat him. Once Gall is defeated, the Traveler awakens and grants the light back to all Guardians. Once the main story is complete, the gameplay changes to a long grind for loot to get more powerful. Those who have played the original Destiny may remember this grind, as the one in the sequel is not much different. Players must build up their power level to begin the endgame activities such as the Nightfall and, of course, the Raid. If you aren't really interested in PvE, or player versus environment, no worries, Destiny 2 offers a PvP, or player versus player mode, called the Crucible. The Crucible is where players go to test their strength against other Guardians. The Crucible offers a bunch of different modes this time, which are very similar to other major first-person shooter games out there on the market today. Some of the modes include a kill confirm mode called Supremacy, a search and destroy style game called Countdown, and your normal team deathmatch, or Clash, among with others. Although this game is perfect, there are a few small changes Bungie made that were a complete step in the wrong direction. Changing shaders from something you could freely change and swap around whenever you wanted to a one-time use consumable, not adding any major graphical changes in terms of up-resing or changing the FPS, and even tweaking the engram or loot system in the game to not work based on your level are things that really didn't need to be changed. These changes may seem small in comparison to a whole game, but one could argue that these were things that did not need to be changed in the first place, or in terms of the graphics, should have been upscaled in the years between the two releases. Overall, there is not much to be upset about with this game. Bungie did a fantastic job giving all veteran players the game we deserve, and new players an amazing entry into the series. Destiny 2 was reviewed on an Xbox One, and as always, go check out thegeekiverse.com for more opinions, news, and reviews. And if you like this video and would like to see more from us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you get notifications whenever we post or go live. Now if you'll excuse me, I have some grinding to do.